Friday. Making the start tomorrow, loading on YouTube, Instagram, and start my twice a day feed to Instagram. Let's talk about what I'm doing and why I'm doing this. It's just a brief overview. Let's start with the definition of purpose. The reason for which something's done or created, and the reason for which something exists. What if I tell you there's a reason for which you exist? There's a reason for which you were born, and you're here right now. There's a reason for which you do things and get things done and create things. Once you understand that, I think life for you will be a little different. Once you have the understanding that you are here for something that you know. You have just been, other things have been put in its way. Since you were little, you know what you wanted to do. But maybe someone around you, society, people, family, friends, situations, circumstances, caused you to think differently. I'm telling you, we need to go back. All of us need to go back and look at why do we exist? Why we were created? Why do we do things? Why do we get things done? Once you understand that, then I think life for you will be different. I've been coming up with different ways and ideas of thinking of how to do this. And I've come up with the format myself, and that's what I want to share with you. But my first, what I want to say first is I want to thank a couple people for getting me started doing this going this direction. I was never into social media. I did not like it because I don't have time as well as other people don't have time. But as these two people have shown me, this is actually where I want to be, because I want to spread a message. I want to help people get to their purpose. Help people, businesses, families, groups, right? Because it works the same for everyone. So this is a perfect media for me to do this. So I'll first want to thank Ed Meylett. I used to work for his company back in 2005 or 6. I heard him back then. That's why I know about Ed Meylett. And he inspired me so much. He was a great person. I never met him personally, but through the company, what he did, how he motivates people, how he inspires people to do better than they think they are. It's great. So my nephew, he does massages for me twice a month, which you guys should think about. And one day he was telling me, I've been kind of say about 6 to 8 months ago, mid 2018. I'll get the date later. Because he used to work for that same company for a little while. And he told me, he said, you know what? There is Ed Meylett. He's doing a YouTube or social media YouTube channel or something. And I go, oh, Ed Meylett. Oh my God, I gotta find out. So as soon as he told me after my massage, I looked you up, Ed Meylett, and I found your podcast, your YouTube channel, and I started from the very first one you did. So that's why I want to make this my first one, because I want people to see how I started, and only starting with me doing everything. Okay, I don't even get help because I don't have the money right now to do that. So I went to your very first one on YouTube and just watched every single one, because as you'll know me in the very near future, when I get into something, I get into something. So I saw every YouTube And what Ed brought to me was that there's still good people in this world. You know, I was kind of giving up on this world because there's so much bad things happening. So much, you know, evil is bad things in this world. And, you know, really personally, I kind of gave up. But I still strive and wanting to help people succeed and still helping them with their getting to their purpose. And Ed Meylett, you really changed me. The thing that I need to start telling people, just want to help them, you know. And what you showed me is authenticity. You know, that you are who you say you are. You do everything because you believe in other people. You care for other people. And what I would like to give to you in time, if I could, if there's anything you need at all, you let me know. I'll be there for you, whatever. Is there someone that you believe in and you think I could help them? Let me know. I'll be there. From the bottom of my heart, because you really inspired me to do this and move in this direction. And I don't know if I'll be able to max out, but I am definitely going to be willing to help others get to where they need to go. You know, help them get to their purpose and help guide them in that direction. And using that through my experiences, what I've done the last many years, what I've done process-wise, I'm just going to share all that I do, and if that could help you, you know, templates. You know, my friend's helping me create an app, but I'm going to use this social media to tell you exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. So if someone has a good way of doing it with my ideas, feel free to do it, you know. And Ed, if there's someone in your community that you think that might be interested in helping me out, or I could help them out and do this, I just want to help someone develop something like this, right? So just to push this message out. It doesn't have to be me, but somebody. I could help someone get it going. So, but with you, Ed, as long as you approve the person, I'm good with it. So please, anybody who's interested in starting to understand who they really want to be, I would go back and look at all of Ed Meylett's social medias, YouTube, Instagram, podcasts, you know, everything, and just listen to him, because he himself provides you value. And all the guests he has, what I really like is that they're all real people too, authentic people, caring people. And Ed, please keep on showing us those kind of people, to give us people that want to provide truth to the world. Know that there's a place we go to and find people like that. Okay, so again, Ed, thanks a lot. I appreciate it for everything you've done. The next person I want to thank that has brought me to this point is Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. I've started listening to him about 45 days ago, and he's just out. He's out there, Gary. Gary's out there. But you know what? He's made me realize again, authenticity. He gives, and he doesn't ask for much. You know, he has money, yes, but he's worked hard for everything. He's done it himself. That's why what really motivated me to do this, because of him, because of Gary V, is giving of yourself, truth. You know, you say and you do what you say, right? You'll be able to go to sleep at night knowing that whatever you put out there is authentically you, right? Good or bad, but it's you. You're not lying, you're not cheating, you're not doing anything that hurts anybody in your mind, in your thoughts, in your heart. You're doing it for the benefit of other people. And that's what I like about Gary. He, you know, swears a little too much, but that's just who he is, which is awesome. And there's another something else I listened to him that really kind of also brought it in for me, because what he said, he was talking about how when he's older and he has grandchildren, his grandchildren will be able to see who he was back then, not who he is at that moment, because it's hard to know who someone was unless you find something from the past of that person, right? And this avenue, which I never thought of that before, Gary, so that's why that really got to me, was because when I was thinking about, I mean, how should I do this work? Should I make a website? You know, what should I do? Just put it out there, because someone's going to hear it one of these days, or they'll be able to come back and see it whenever they want in the future, right? Because it's there for life. It's there for eternity. And as long as you're doing truth and what you believe, there's nothing to think bad about, you know? So I'm just doing this while I'm driving right now, because that's all I could do. But if I want to start talking to people and share some experiences I've had, right, that you may not have had, but I could help you, boy, why not just start giving that information out so that someone else could learn something, and someone else could be inspired, and someone else will eventually do something. You tell them, and eventually they'll take action. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do with what me personally, trying to help others succeed, is I developed a process, and part of that process is you got to take action, and you got to start learning how to do that yourself. But you know, people to help make you accountable and get you going in that direction is kind of the key. So again, I want to thank you, Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, for that. And I'm gonna send another video real quick, or on Instagram. I'm going home right now, and I don't drink much wine, but I want to support you and people who have listened to Gary. God, please support him. If all the things he's done for you, although you may not be making money because of it yet, but he's motivating you in some way. You know, you give back, right? And in only 45 days of listening to you, Gary, I mean, you've made me come. You got me to this point right here, right? And I was never thinking of doing this, right? So I will send an Instagram of me becoming a member of Empathy Wines. I hope I said that right. Well, when I send the Instagram, I'll know exactly the name of the wine, the website. So I'll leave that for now. I just wanted to thank both Ed Meylett, and I want to thank Gary Vaynerchuk for getting me to this point. Please support them. Watch all their content. Well, Gary has a lot of content, so I don't know if you'll be able to get through all that, but just go there, support both of them as much as you can, and please, if there's anything I could do to help either of you, and in the future anyone else, as I start providing my content out there for everyone, I'm here. Okay, so how can I help you? All right, have a good day. Hey Gary, just let you know, I got your wine. I told you I'd get it, and this is to support you. Thanks again for all the things you've done.